Well, hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel. This is Victoria at Radiant Moon Tarot, and we're here doing your December 2021 career and finance reading. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you. So let's get right into your reading. Just a reminder, these are general readings. Not everything will resonate with you each and every time. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and also remember you have free will. All right, so if you see something headed your way that you don't like, you typically do have the power to change things or do things a little bit differently. All right, so if you do enjoy the readings that I put up, by the way, please give me a big old thumbs up on this video and also subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and that way you will always know whenever I update my channel. All right, so the first energies out we've got for you, we've got bear medicine, and we also have mistletoe. So some of you are maybe looking to take a little bit of a different approach to your career and your financial situation. All right, we do actually have just some major events in December. Of course, we've got the solar eclipse, which is the new moon in Sagittarius on December 3rd or 4th, depending on where you are in the world. And this brings about new beginnings. It has you looking at things on a new path, a new horizon, right? What new or improved can you attract into your life? And Sagittarius being a fire sign, that is, giving you some energy, okay, to get the ball rolling on something. Also a great time for manifestation. Excuse me. On December 19th, we've got a full moon in Gemini, and this is letting things go, but it can also bring in a really big shift in perspective. December 25th, of course, is Christmas, right? So a lot of extra expenditures depending on how you celebrate the holidays, okay? And there's probably a few other seasonal events in there. I apologize, I cannot go through every single one on the planet. Okay, Christmas is the big one, right? So, anyways, and then of course New Year's Eve on December 31st, a perfect time for a new start. The bear medicine is card number 1. So the bear medicine reminds you to take a little bit of a time out for yourself. Okay, you may be finding yourself in the month ahead run off your feet. Okay, you may also, as far as your career goes, you may be, you may have some ideas, or you may be, a little bit overworked, and the bear medicine energy there, excuse me, reminds you to take a little bit of time for you. Because sometimes, ultimately, within those times of quiet and solitude, that's where you usually have epiphany moments. You put your mind at ease. You have a little bit of a rest, maybe a timeout. Okay, perhaps some of you haven't actually had a vacation for a while. All right, or especially sometime around the holidays, you might be hosting people in your house. Okay, that can affect you financially, obviously. As soon as you have house guests, right, you got to double up on your groceries and all of those kind of things. But the bear medicine coming out together with mistletoe, some of you have a creative idea. You've got a business adventure. You've got a financial opportunity. You've got something that's brewing behind the scenes. The mistletoe, of course, is, usually a symbol of you hang it from your ceiling and you steal a kiss, right? So the idea of you is, of course, if you've got someone that you like, right, you try and get them under the mistletoe, right? But if we can apply that to a career situation, okay, or to financial situations, saying that there may be something that you need to take a creative approach on, you've got this spark, you've got something that is inspiring you. And with the bear medicine, in order to figure out how to get something off the ground, okay, the bear medicine card shows that you may need to go into hermit mode for a little bit. And that is where you can sit there and you can think and you can get a little bit of peace and quiet. You can put your mind at ease. It could involve meditation. It could involve, just getting a little bit of time for yourself, maybe a little time management, right? Saying, especially if you've got a creative endeavor in your home or something like that, okay, you could be putting aside a certain amount of time per week or per day to attend to just that endeavor that you want to get going. Okay, but the mistletoe says the time for you is now. If you're looking for something new, okay, or if you're looking to make those improvements, now is that time for you. And you may need to take a creative approach, because the mistletoe traditionally is a symbol of fertility and creativity, and a time for putting all your plans in motion, right? Think about, what do you want to give birth to? What are you looking to start new? If you're looking for a new start, okay, this is the time for you. And mistletoe card is, I'll pull it up and I'll show you because I don't think I did that already. The mistletoe card is number 22. Number 22 is a master builder number, okay? And it reminds you that you have all of the knowledge, wisdom, skills, and experience within you to build the life that you want, to make the improvements that you want, even to make the changes that you want, or start something new. First and foremost, you got to believe in yourself, and then you got to take the first step. Bear medicine is card number 1. Action. Okay, new beginnings, making improvements, okay? But with the bear medicine, you gotta, it's almost like you don't just necessarily have to take some time out for yourself, but maybe you need to rest up a little bit, because with the mistletoe bringing in that creativity and blossoming, okay, you may actually need to recharge your batteries in some way. Okay, so let's see what else we've got coming out for you. Messages, please, for Aquarius. So current situation, current energy, the challenge in the month ahead, please, for Aquarius, and advice from Spirit, and blessings headed your way. Blessings for December for Aquarius. Current situation, current energy. Okay, we've got the Strength card, and the Strength card shows that you may need to be a little bit crafty. You might need to trust your instincts. Perhaps your intuition is trying to guide you in a certain direction, on a certain path. Okay, instinctively you know something. Okay, you might know that something is up. You might just know that you need to make a change. Okay, or you just instinctively know what to do. But sometimes we ignore our intuition, okay, or we ignore those gut feelings. So the Strength card comes in to give you the confidence boost that you need, Leo energy here. All right, but the Strength card comes in to remind you remind you to be courageous, okay? Remind you to be nice to yourself, okay? The Strength card brings in inner confidence, okay? It also brings in a situation that you may have been needed to be, how do I want to say that? You may be the pillar of strength for other people, okay, but you also might be in a situation where you need to dig deep, okay, and really dig deep to get your inner strength going, right? Especially if you're in a work environment that's not healthy for you, all right? But the Strength card also shows that you have what it takes if you're looking to make a change. All right, or if you're looking to do something that's a little bit out of your comfort zone, all right, the Strength card is giving you that ability, that inner strength that you need, okay, to, to do whatever it is that you need to do. Okay, so, it's that little extra boost of confidence and energy, and when we need it. All right, so let's have a look and see what your challenge is for the month ahead. The challenge is being productive and being creative. The Empress card is about creation, fertility, very similar to that mistletoe energy. So do you have something on the back burner? Or have you been trying to get something off the ground and it hasn't quite been going your way? The Empress brings in that creativity, that the fresh starts, the new beginnings, all right, but also blossoming abundance, growth, personal growth, okay? But the Empress can also show, the Empress quite often comes in about a self-care as well, or looking after your own needs. And the Strength card here right beside it shows that you may be in situations where you're putting other people first, right? Because people might be taking advantage of your really good nature. And, Aquarius, that'll really only last for you for a certain amount of time, doesn't it? Because eventually you put up a wall, okay? Because, Aquarius is very good at helping other people. And, especially if you are like a light worker or a healer, you probably attract people and situations to you that need fixing, okay? And you are that pillar of strength, all right? But sometimes you do need to remember to take a time out to yourself, okay? It's not selfish or anything like that, but you need to recharge your batteries. So there's that bear medicine. All right. But, but with the Empress, okay, part of your challenge has been attracting abundance to you as well. Okay. So you could be in that situation where you are the guiding light for other people. All hail Aquarius. All right. But in the meantime, when do you get your day in the sun? When do you get your rewards and recognition? When do you get your monetary rewards? Okay, so, that might be part of your issues, right? So, sometimes you need to do things a little bit differently, take a different approach, all right? But in order to figure out how to do that, okay, you need to remember how strong you are. You need to trust your instincts, all right? Trust your intuition, right? Because especially if you're looking at making some change or doing something new, okay, you might be in that situation, right? You might be a little bit stubborn, Aquarius, there, where it's like, no, I can fix this. I can figure out how to move forward with this. But sometimes we do need to admit that a situation is beyond our control to change. And if it's beyond our control to change, we do have to admit that. And that's not necessarily part of Aquarius, right? You want to fix things, okay? You want to get things done, all right? But your instincts, okay, your intuition may be telling you, may be guiding you to a certain direction. So part of the challenge with that Empress card and that mistletoe is probably finding the opportunity that is perfect for you, okay? Finding a way to attract that abundance into your life, okay? Or even to start a new project or endeavor. Okay, so don't forget to take care of yourself. All right, and again, with the Empress can be about productivity, right? In regards to your work. Okay, it can be there as well that maybe you have a lack of energy, and again, right back to that bear medicine. Okay, and there's that strength card, right? You're digging deep, Aquarius. Okay, you're pulling out all the stops, and it's like taking all of your strength there to be productive. Maybe your heart's just not in where your current situation is right now. And, again, we might be looking for a little bit of a change there. All right, so let's see what the advice from Spirit is. The Hanged Man, take a step back, retreat to yourself, and look at things from all angles, all level. And that's that repeating message from that bear medicine, right? To take some time to yourself, to slow things down a little bit. The Hanged Man comes in as, your advice from Spirit to look at things in a different way. Maybe even take a creative approach. Be open and receptive to other people's ideas or opinions, okay? Because other people may have a different take on something than you. And, Aquarius, you quite often are the smartest person in the room, but even you can sometimes be open and receptive to what other people have to say, okay? Because sometimes by being receptive to someone else's point of view, they may be coming at something from a different angle. And when they're coming at something from a different angle, from a different experience, from a different perspective, that can actually give you a little bit of enlightenment. Maybe it gives you a brand new spark of an idea. All right. And, you're usually pretty open and stuff like that, but you can also be a little bit stubborn too, right? So, who can't? Okay. So, but that Hanged Man, it's really about extracting yourself, looking at the big picture scenario. Sometimes we get a little bit too close to the problem or too close to our situation. And sometimes the smartest thing that we can do is take that step back. All right, go for a walk, clear your head, whatever that looks like for you, meditate. Okay, with the Empress card there, okay, do something that is good for you. Okay, and not just, put yourself first for a change and not just anyone else, right? Because that will allow you to see, clear your head, clear your mind a little bit, okay, and that'll allow you to see things a little bit differently. So that Hanged Man, Spirit really wants you to kind of slow things down just a little bit, okay, or get that, 30,000-foot view so that you can see things a little bit differently, right? And if you think about an eagle, okay, a bird of prey, they have their eye on the prize, right? What is their eye on the prize? Probably a little field mouse, okay? But if they're on the ground and they're looking in the grass, they probably can't see that mouse. So they have to take flight, they have to take to the sky, they get the big picture view, and then they can pinpoint their target, okay? And that's what that Hanged Man does. So that's that advice from Spirit, to look at things a little bit differently. There might be something that you're missing, okay, or somebody else's someone else's point of view that, may actually hold the key for you. Blessings headed your way. The Fool, new beginnings, new starts, something exciting, something wonderful. The Fool brings in that new project, that new endeavor, that new financial situation, maybe even a new job. Something that is exciting, but it may require you to take a little bit of a leap of faith. Okay, the Fool card does indicate that there's a new beginning here for you, available to you if you want it. And whether that's a home-based project, a home-based endeavor, something that you're looking to create, it may be a new job, it may even be with the Strength card and the Empress coming in there, okay, and especially the mistletoe, the Hangman, all of those kind of things. It could even be you, you know, going after a promotion, or maybe even being forced into the unenviable position of having to ask for a freaking raise. You don't necessarily know what the outcome is going to be. You just need to take a little bit of a chance. And when the Fool card comes in here as blessings headed your way, this may be your time to take a risk, take a chance, calculated risk, because with the Hanged Man there, you're going to kind of get all your ducks in a row, all right, and you're going to really think about things, maybe even put a little bit of a plan together, all right, but you can't always know the outcome of everything, okay, so there is this new start. It's something that has the potential to, you know, take you on a different path, take you, you know, on a new journey. And, you know, Aquarius, sometimes, you know, sometimes you're a little bit contradictory, right? Sometimes you know, you're not a risk taker. You like to do this, then this, then this, then this. You like to do your research and your planning and all this kind of thing. And, you know, you kind of like to know, not necessarily always what the outcome is, but you're not necessarily always impulsive. But then on the other side of the coin, when the timing is right, you just all of a sudden do things spur of the moment, or what it seems to other people to be the spur of the moment, right? But in reality, you've been percolating in the background for quite some time. All right. So to other people, it looks like you're impulsive. It looks like you do things on a whim. But in reality, there's probably been something brewing for months behind the scenes before you actually take some action with that Fool card. Okay, so, you know, if you've been contemplating something for quite a while, now is the time. All right, and we do have that new moon coming up in Sagittarius. Okay, and that is December, what did I say, 3rd or 4th? Okay, and it's a solar eclipse. And the eclipse energy lasts for months, okay? No, more normally just a regular full moon or new moon lasts for about 48 hours either side. The eclipse energy brings in change. It brings in different perspectives. And, you know, it brings in different opportunities as well, but it's also the ability to change our perspective and to let things go, to start new things. And that energy lasts for quite some time. And we did, in November, we had the lunar eclipse. And that lunar eclipse in Taurus, thank you, actually wrapped up a whole bunch of, you know, long-term life lessons, okay, for a lot of people for the better part of a decade. So this is like a lot of brand new, fresh energy that's coming in for a lot of people. So I'm going to pull the rest of your cards here. So your current situation right in the heart of your reading came flying out of the deck is the Empress. So we've got the Empress coming up here twice. So we've got all of this creation, fertility energy that's coming in for you. See what your challenge is. The Fool. Wow. Okay, so we've got the Empress and the Fool. We've got the Empress and the Fool. Okay, so you're hesitating on something. Maybe you don't have all the information. Maybe you're not feeling your own confidence, right? And even Aquarius isn't confident all the time. So I'm going to pull the rest of your cards beneath you. We've got the 5 of Coins in reverse. Recent past, the Knight of Cups. Crowning you, goals, thoughts, possibilities, the King of Coins. Near future, the 6 of Cups. You, your current attitude and advice. We've got the 7 of Wands. External influences, the Queen of Coins. Interesting, we've got the King and the Queen of Coins coming out here. Hopes and fears, we've got the 3 of Wands. And your long-term outcome, the 10 of Coins. Well, holy crapoly. There you go, Aquarius. What is stopping you? What is holding you back? We've got the Tower as the underlying energy, the underlying influence for your month ahead. Okay, big changes ahead for Aquarius. You may not necessarily realize these yet. There may be something that hits you out of left field. It could be this big old epiphany moment. When we have the energy at the bottom of the deck, this is the underlying influence, this big shift, okay, that you just may feel the ground moving beneath your feet. And you may just have something that really takes you by surprise, okay, but you also might be, you know, remember I said that, you know, for Aquarius, sometimes people think that you're impulsive when you're actually really not. You know, because you do a lot of deep thinking in the background, okay? You do a lot of planning and things like that. You don't necessarily plan all the fine details, okay? But you really kind of want to make sure that the time is right for things. And then as soon as you feel as though you've got your ducks in a row as best as humanly possible, then it looks to other people like you blow the crap out of your life. And that's kind of what that tower sometimes brings in. Okay, but the tower indicates that there is a big shift that is available to you, Aquarius. Okay, and it may or may not come in December, but the potential for it certainly is there. All right, and it all depends on you, right? Are you ready to take a risk? Are you ready to make a change? Are you ready to do something new? Are you ready to have a conversation, right? Are you ready to follow your goals and your dreams? Okay, whatever that looks like to you, the opportunity here for long-term success is incredible for you. So I would say with the tower, okay, it's like the ground shifting beneath your feet. You may already know. You've probably already known for a while that something's got to shift, something's got to change. And it can be a small change, okay, that has a big impact. The tower can bring in those epiphany moments, those revelations, all right? And it could be with that hanged man energy, right? When you take a step back and you look at things a little bit differently, you look at the big picture, okay? When you take a chance, right? That's when that, that's when things change. That's when things shift for you. All right. So the center of your reading, we do have the Empress that's coming out. Okay. So, and the Empress, fertility, creation, attracting abundance into your life. The Empress can also show that you're really trying to create your best life. Now you also might be on a manifestation journey as well, and you're just waiting for the results of your manifestations to come in. The Empress typically attracts abundance to her. Okay, and we do have the Empress coming out here twice and the Fool coming out here twice. Okay, so again, the time is right for you to really create the life that you want to create. Okay, and if you do have that home-based business, which some of you might, all right, this is that time. Now you may have had something that at one point, probably like a year and a half ago, a little bit longer than that, maybe you had this this business endeavor, okay, that you were trucking along with, and it was actually showing a lot of potential, and it may have gotten derailed a little bit by the pandemic. Okay. And, but it might be something that you really loved to do, something that you're really talented at. Now that'll look a little bit differently for somebody else. Are you a consultant, right? Are you, do you have a creative edge, right? Do you have that home-based business where you create things for other people, right? Like, let's say a candle making business or something like that. All right. And, because you do have a wonderful creative side there, and maybe business was getting off the ground. Things were really starting to look up for you. And then all of a sudden pandemic hit and everything kind of stopped, everything, just kind of like ground to a halt. But if that's you in that particular circumstance, okay, now things may be opening up for you, and there may be a little bit of potential. You might need to do things a little bit differently, okay, but it's like full steam ahead. Okay, then so but again, you might need to do a little bit of research, okay, or you might just need to believe in yourself that you can. All right, and sometimes it's difficult if you were on the right track at one point and then you got derailed, and it's hard to get back on that gravy train sometimes, right? But you certainly do have the potential to do that there. Okay, but the Empress really shows that also especially with the Empress being up here in your challenge position, okay, you might just also be having trouble getting paid what you're worth, all right, because the Empress attracts abundance, doesn't chase it. And Aquarius, you've got a lot of pride. Okay, that Strength card shows that you've got a lot of pride as well. And, but sometimes pride goeth before the fall, right? And I've been in that position before where I'm not getting paid what I'm worth. Shit, I'm in that position now. Okay. And, I'm always taking care of everyone else, right? All of those kind of things. And it's like, when am I going to get my day in the sun? When do I get my abundance, right? Because I'm always here to clean up your mess. All right. You come to me for all of my knowledge and experience, but I'm not recognized for it. So you might be in that situation. Okay. And you're like, when do I get my rewards? And you may be in that situation where you're just, your intuition's trying to tell you something, and you might not be in that position where it's possible. Hence, you may need to do something different, or, make a change, or again, march into your boss's office. That's a crappy situation to be in, but I've been there too. And march in and, demand what you're worth. And that could go either way, right? And that's why we've got the Fool crossing you most likely. So, we've got the Fool coming out here twice. The blessings headed your way are the Fool, but the Fool is representing a challenge for you. The Fool represents those new beginnings, but it also does represent taking a little bit of a chance. Okay, so it can be, especially since we've got the Three of Wands coming out here, as a hope and fear. Okay, it can be a fear of the unknown. Okay, it can also be that you don't have the right opportunity at this particular time and you're just waiting. You're planning, you've got something brewing behind the scenes, but you haven't quite realized that yet. And sometimes we're waiting for the right circumstance, the perfect time, the perfect place, the perfect opportunity. But sometimes not everything looks 100% perfect right then and there. And sometimes we just need to take that leap. All right. Because if you're in a situation where you're not valued, okay, or you're not making the money that you deserve, and you're not being rewarded or recognized for, everything that you bring to the table, all of your knowledge, your experience, your skills, all of that, all right, then, even if the circumstances are not 100% where you envision yourself for the future, you have to look at the long-term potential and, take that risk. Okay. Take that chance, because it still might be better than where you currently are right now. Some of you have also been trying to look for a job for quite a while. Okay. And you just haven't quite found that perfect fit yet. Okay. And, but it feels like there's a wonderful new beginning on the horizon for you. But again, you need to take a little bit of a chance. Okay. Get out of your comfort zone. The Tower is here to get you out of your comfort zone and to get you unstuck. So whether that is information coming in, whether that's opportunities, whether that's, following your intuition and your instincts and taking that first step, taking that leap, all right, and just trusting that you're on the right path and not worrying about what happens if something derails, what happens if something doesn't go right, what happens if this isn't, right for me. You know what? Sometimes you got to take that risk. All right. And that Tower is helping to shake the ground beneath your feet. Okay. And to help propel you forward in some way. Okay. The Tower brings in surprises and a paradigm shift as well. So again, you could just have that burst of energy. You could have some epiphany moment. Okay. And, you could really, just be experiencing that inner shift within you as well. Okay. But your intuition's guiding you along the way. And the Spirit says here with the Tower as the underlying influence that, hey, now is the time. Okay. Because, there's a lot of things changing in the world. And, Aquarius, you want to be number one. You want to be there. Okay. But there's certainly something within you that's been stirring for quite a while. So Aquarius, beneath you, this is your subconscious, your underlying feelings. Okay. But this can also be, your long ago past as well. But we've got the Five of Coins in reverse. Okay. So the Five of Coins in reverse shows that there is something better for you on the horizon. Okay. Usually the Five of Coins in the upright is a card of loss. Okay. The Five of Coins in the reverse, it's still not the best card. Okay. But it shows that there is something better for you, and that your underlying feelings, that there's something better for you. You know that there's a different approach. There's an alternate resource available. You may need to ask for help. Okay. You may need to look at things a little bit differently. And that's exactly that Hanged Man energy. Okay, because quite often this Five of Coins in the upright, okay, is this lack mentality, and there's help available, but these people are ignoring it. We shake that up on the upright, and you are looking to seek something a little bit different. Okay, expand your horizons a little bit there. Your recent past, we've got the Knight of Cups, an offer, something coming in. The Knight of Cups is, it could be that you're in a situation where you are either still in your current workplace, okay, or you have recently left or forced to leave a job that you actually really quite like, you really quite enjoy. But the problem is that it may not pay you what you're worth. Okay. And you may be in a situation where you have children, you have a family to feed. Okay. You have bills to pay just like everyone else. All right. And, so sometimes even if we're in a situation where we love our job, okay, maybe you love your people that you work with, that kind of thing, but it's just like kind of a dead end. It's just kind of, come to a point of stagnation. Okay. But you may also have that opportunity, and depending on your situation, where there's money on the table and there is something available, but maybe you've been ignored a little bit. And not every boss is a good boss. Okay. And, not every boss, depending on their position, not everyone remembers how to, what it feels like to live paycheck to paycheck. And so, again, depending on your circumstance, you may actually need to bring something to the table, and you might actually need to ask for, for your just rewards, so to speak. But the Knight of Cups also brings in a creative endeavor, okay? Maybe even an offer comes in. Time is fluid. Okay, time is very fluid. I'm doing this reading on November 22nd. Okay, and the energy lasts from today all the way to the end of December. So there may be an offer that's coming in for you, depending where you see this reading. This may or may not have happened already. All right, and you might be contemplating this offer, but it does require taking a little bit of a chance. It could be that it's a new company, okay, but there's a lot of potential there with that Knight of Cups. All right, and this is something so that you can use your skills and talents, and something that feels very, very positive. All right. But this Knight of Cups can also be you opening up and being receptive to different things, different situations, different opportunities along the way. And the Knight of Cups can also be that you have something to offer the world. All right. You have a lot of skills, talents, creativity as well. Okay. To offer. You may also be the type of person where you have some conflict resolution skills as well. Okay. Only because you've got that Strength card there. You've got the Empress. Okay, you have the ability with the Hanged Man to see things from different perspectives, different angles, and you may have, you may have the ability really to, be a very empathetic leader in something. Okay, or you may be that, human resources person that actually is human. Okay, so you could have that to bring to the table too. But you've got a lot of gifts, you've got a lot of talents, a lot of skills, whatever your situation is. Get going. Your goals, your thoughts, your possibilities. We've got the King of Coins. Okay, so you may actually, if you're looking to get a home-based business off the ground or expand it in some way, the King of Coins can show that maybe you need a financial backer, or you just don't have the money to do it. Money is certainly a key motivating factor here, obviously, or you wouldn't be watching your career and finance reading, right? So the King of Coins, excuse me, I'm so sorry. The King of Coins that is crowning you, this is your goal. Long-term stability, success, maybe even something, take a lead in your own career, lead in your own financial situation. This can show that you have a lot of leadership potential. Okay, the King of Coins would be like boss energy. Okay, so if you're not already in that position of management, supervisor, okay, that kind of thing, all right, then that may be where you're headed. Okay, that's your end game, that's your goal. The King of Coins takes action, okay, but is a very successful, very abundant person and has the ability to lead other people as well. Okay, but again, that King of Coins could be that you need some financial backer. You have all the creative talents and skills, and you just might need a little bit of financial security, right? Especially with the Fool card here, to take a leap of faith, right? Especially if you have a full-time job right now, and the only way you can expand something and go out into business on your own, whatever that looks like for you, okay, you could be a consultant as well, okay, but in order to expand and go out on your own, maybe you need to feel as though you've got some financial security on the back end. Okay, so maybe like 3 months of 3 months worth of salary in the bank, that kind of thing, maybe even 6 months. All right, so the King of Coins, you may actually have somebody, because we've got the Queen of Coins here too. Okay, there may be somebody in your life that is willing to back you up. Okay, maybe a silent partner. Maybe someone around you can give you a loan. Okay, the King of Coins can represent you thinking of asking the bank for a loan as well. All right, like a business loan, something along those lines. Okay, there's a lot of potential there. The Six of Cups is your near future. Okay, so first and foremost, okay, your children, your family may really be on your mind. Okay, and we do of course have Christmas and things coming up. All right, so you need the money to feed your family. All right, to provide for them. Okay, it's not necessarily just you. All right, but if you don't have kids, the Six of Cups can also be that you want to have a little bit of fun in your life as well, right? You don't want financial insecurity. The Five of Coins, you don't want financial insecurity to prevent you from living your best life and having fun. Six of Cups can also represent you starting to take a creative approach to get something off the ground. Okay, that creative endeavor. All right, the Six of Cups brings in this this childlike happiness, this innocence, this joy, this doing what you love, loving what you do, all of these things. All right, so you certainly do have the potential to do that. The Six of Cups can also represent someone coming back from your past as well. Now, as far as a career reading goes, okay, this could be an opportunity that comes back around, something that maybe you didn't follow through with. Back here with the Knight of Cups, all right? There may be something that comes back around to you, okay? You thought that there was a missed opportunity, or you thought that something didn't quite happen. Maybe it was even before the pandemic, and now there may be somebody, some opportunity that's coming back around for that second chance, for that second time. Are you going to take the leap now this time, right? So maybe you didn't before. Okay, and here it is again, knocking at your door, okay? And all of the signs are pointing to this shift, to this change. Seven of Wands, this is you, your current attitude, and also advice. The Seven of Wands shows that you're at your personal best right now. You have the ability to accomplish your goals and your dreams, whatever that looks like for you. You are in a position of strength. There may still be some obstacles and challenges in your path, right? All of these wands that are attacking this guy, but this guy is attacking from above to below, okay? And when you take that upper stance, that upper hand, okay, it shows that you have way more of a chance of accomplishing things, of overcoming obstacles and challenges, whether these are internal within you or external. Okay, so this was as far as advice goes. Okay, this is, remember how strong and powerful you are. Remember, we've got the Strength card there also. Okay, and this also can sometimes represent that you may need to advocate for yourself. All right, the Seven of Wands can be standing up for yourself. All right, so you may have that situation where you need to take that chance, walk into your boss's office, walk into HR, right, fight for what is right, fight for your equality, because it can also be with the Empress card. Okay, there may be some gender inequality in your workplace also. All right, you may have the same position or the same responsibilities as a male counterpart per se, okay, or it can go either way actually, okay, whichever situation that is, and you might need to stand up for what's right. Maybe you even need to advocate for other people, and you certainly have the ability to do that here. The Seven of Wands can also show a situation where you need to put up some boundaries. Okay, put up some boundaries, draw that line in the sand. All right, your external influences, the Queen of Coins. There may be someone around you that can give you some really good advice, something really, the Queen of Coins is, as far as a person goes, someone may be willing to back you. Okay, the Queen of Coins is an abundant person, someone very successful, but also someone that is very caring and very nurturing. Okay, so, this can certainly be a person in your life, maybe a parent. Okay, this could also represent maybe, someone from the bank or something, especially that King of Coins. Okay, but someone that, that maybe, can believe in you, all right, and sees what you have to offer and bring to the table, and they may be able to back you financially here also, all right. Or, the Queen of Coins can also just be somebody in your life that comes in and, probably someone that you already know in that particular energy, and someone that, shows you a different perspective. Hangman energy. Okay, there's something that you're missing. All right, the Five of Coins shows that you in your subconscious, that maybe you need to ask for some help or some guidance, and the Queen of Coins can represent that person in your life that you get that from. Okay, and they may have something there. However, if that's not a person, okay, the external influences here, this is the energy around you. This is your ability to attract your abundance into your life, to get what is rightfully yours. The King and Queen of Coins, okay, is a perfect partnership. Okay, a perfect work-related financial partnership. All right, so whether you're partnering up with a person, okay, or whether you're partnering up with a company, a corporation that will pay you what you're worth, that will put you in a position that you deserve, and that recognizes you for your skills and talents and abilities, okay, that is that perfect partnership, King and Queen of Coins. And that is certainly a potential for you. Your hopes and fears, the Three of Wands, okay? You're really hoping that a perfect opportunity comes your way and the path is clear. The path is clear, okay? You're looking out to your future. You've got a plan in place, okay? You need to do something. All right. And whatever that something is depends on your circumstance. Okay. And so you're really hopeful, but you know what? Sometimes that fear holds us back. What if I'm making the wrong choice? What if this isn't the perfect job for me, okay? And, you know, that Fool coming out twice, of course, shows you that you got to take a chance, believe in yourself, all right? And yes, assess your situation. The King of Coins here shows that you, you know, you're willing to really look at all of the positives and negatives of a situation. You're staying grounded, you're staying focused, okay? But you got a goal in mind, right? That goal is financial security and prosperity, all right? But, you know, you're taking that grounded approach, but you know, you sometimes do have to take that chance, believe in yourself, because the ultimate potential here is the 10 of Coins, long-term stability, security, happiness. Now, the 10 of Coins can also represent a family situation also. And the King of Coins can represent a married couple. The 10 of Coins can sometimes represent a family business. So it could be that you have the potential here to go into the family business if there isn't already one, okay, or have your family involved in your business in some way, all right? So maybe you go to your parents for a business loan, okay? Maybe you partner up with them. Maybe they end up being silent partners. You're the creative driving force behind something, and they're, you know, giving you the financial relief on the back end that you might need. The 10 of Coins can also represent inheritances as well, all right? And since this is your money reading as well, okay, there may be an inheritance that comes in for some of you. This could be a living inheritance. A lot of people, a lot of parents, grandparents are doing living inheritances these days, right? And it's like, I want to see my people. I want to see my family. I want to see my loved ones, you know, enjoy themselves. I want to watch them spend it. I want to watch them, you know, elevate their situation. Okay. And a lot of people are doing those living inheritances now. So you may have that coming in for you there as well with that 10 of Coins. Okay. But ultimately, abundance, success, long-term prosperity is yours for the taking right now, Aquarius. Okay. Are you going to take that leap? Are you going to take that chance? It is all up to you. So Spirit is certainly giving you guys a lot of encouragement here. Okay. Now, as far as repeating numbers go, I'm going to get you some angel numbers out here just to close out your reading. Okay. We do have with the, thank you, with the mistletoe number, we've got number 22, which is Master Builder number. We also have 333 coming out because we've got those 3 Empress cards, or we've got the 2 Empress cards, and we also have the 3 of Wands. So 333. Now, master number 33 is a master teacher number. All right, so you may have the ability to step into that leadership role with that King of Coins to lead others, to guide others. You have wisdom, you have skills, you have experience that you can really share with other people. All right, and so as I'm shuffling here, we have another number 22 coming out for you, and I'm going to get you 3 of these since we have 3 threes coming out. All right, and we can actually say we have 4 threes because the Hanged Man is card number 12, which also reduces down into another 3. All right, so watch for numbers 22s and 3s as well are going to be really prevalent. All right, and look up the angel and spirit meaning of 2222 and also 333. Okay, so we've got master number 22. I am aligned. You are in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured that you can achieve anything you wish. All right, talk about encouragement from Spirit here. What else do we have? Number 30. There's another freaking 3. I am imaginative. You are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. Yes, indeed. And let's see what this one is. And we've got number 15. I am wise. Your love for others is powerful, and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature brings you into contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. I am wise. I'm going to leave that there for you, Aquarius. It is all up to you, okay? So I hope there was something in this reading that resonated with you in some way. If there was, please give my video there a good old thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel as well. Now I'm a little bit tongue-tied. Okay, and also hit the notification bell. That way you always know whenever I update my channel. Feel free to leave me a comment if you wish as well. So I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have a fantastic December. Okay, good luck to you. Okay, and watch for those signs, those repeating numbers. Trust your intuition and your instincts. All right. So I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.